Hi, here we have the LE1S Eco variant, which we have recently bought from Flipkart, and we are going to do a quick camera review. The camera app is quite similar to iPhone 6s, and you've got slow motion, video, photo, and panoramic mode. Let's click a quick image and see how it works. Okay, the autofocus and lighting is very strange on this camera, and sometimes it absorbs too much of light and sometimes it absorbs very little light. In this case it was absorbing very little light, and so the image is very dark and grainy. So I have taken some of the images. Let's go through them. If you check this image, there is overexposure, there is a lot of light which it has absorbed, so the pattern on the diary has gone. And if you see, I've taken some video also, where videos are, I think, much better on this camera compared to the still shots. There are more details in the videos, and I like the 180p videos recorded on this camera rather than the still shots. So this is a nice video, and if you see the shots, there's a lot of grain, and if your environment is too crowded, and it fails to capture the required details. So as far as images goes, there are a lot of grain and there's a lot of noise in the images. Even in this one there is a lot of noise and you are unable to understand what is there. So let's take another view at the camera app and see what are the features there. We have switched on the HDR mode. Let me switch it off first, and then we can again check out. There are delayed photos, shutter sound, then location, then you can set ISO, white balance, picture size, contrast. So there are some other modes: HDR, night, scare, beauty, and scene. Let's take another picture and see how it comes out. Again, it's very dark, and if we change the focus, again we will be able to see we can have different. Now it's really very exposed, and if we click it here, so the image now which we have clicked has too much of light and too much of exposure compared to the earlier one in the same lighting conditions. The camera is all over the place, I think, and it is very difficult for this camera to click fast good images. So autofocus system also struggles a bit, and the amount of exposure and amount of light that it absorbs also is a challenge. The front camera also has the similar issues, which I have felt probably a software fix or a software update may help.